like to bring back to the stage President and CEO of AAS, Leanne Sherman. Let's hear it from Leanne. This wouldn't happen without her.
Thank you, Maria, and thank you all for being here this evening. A couple of quick announcements. I mean, obviously we're the American Association of Suicidology, and you might see purple around quite a bit. I'm wearing my purple tonight. Purple is the color of suicide prevention. So if you can remember that, September is Worldwide Suicide Prevention Month, and today, September 10th, is World Suicide Prevention Day, and that's why we're doing this concert to benefit tonight. I'm going to ask all of you, if possible, if it's within your means, we do have QR codes on all of the posters and here. If you can scan that QR code, any donation makes a difference. At AAS, we focus on research, training, certification, resources, and guidance for those in mental health, as well as suicide prevention and awareness. We're so thrilled with our sponsors tonight. I know that Maria's mentioned several of them, and one thing I really want to point out is that if you or a loved one are ever in crisis, everyone knows 911, but hopefully everyone has heard of 988. So if you are ever in crisis or you feel a loved one or someone you may know, you can always pick up the phone, even just to have a conversation. There are people there to help. You can also chat or text, and 988 is now in Spanish as well. So I want to thank you for being here tonight. We are so excited to honor someone for the first ever Make an Impact Award. This is given to a high-profile individual who has used their platform to reduce the stigma with mental health and suicide. And we're so excited to share with you a little video about the person receiving the award this evening. Woo.
Get loud, come on! Is it another climb? Yes. Is this a climb you're gonna have to face the rest of your life? Yes. Is it fair? No. And I'm sorry you gotta deal with it. I'm sorry I gotta deal with it. But maybe we have this fight. We're supposed to help the people around us who also deal. Find the fight. Find the why. I want it hellish. Not because I want to hurt you, but because life is gonna hurt you. And I want you ready when it does. Now, all right, I've been through tougher. It's not easy changing people's perspectives, and it's not about changing them for you. It's about being you and allowing whoever connects to come your way. You are worthy. You are ready. And they can knock you down, but baby, they never knock you out. Run into that storm. We don't run away from it. Let's go.
So I'd like to bring Kendall up to the stage. Kendall actually is celebrating her 4-year anniversary with Peloton. And Peloton's been very supportive of her journey, and she's been very vocal about it. Kendall, come on up. We actually have something from your Never Knocked Out crew. They have sent you 120 green roses just for you. So there's your workout for the night, everybody. And we'll just take those back from you because...
Thank you so much. Oh my gosh, wow. Thank you.
So we'd like to present this award to Kendall because, as I said, she's used her platform, and I actually just heard a story a little bit ago about someone who's going through just a mental health and an emotional trying time, and her partner actually got her a Peloton workout, and she worked with Kendall and actually got her through that. And so, you know, Kendall represents the average, the normal person, the person who can be going through emotional triumphs and tribulations, and yet at the end of the day, we can all use each other for help. So Kendall, here is an award from us, from AAS, and we'd like to ask you just to say a few words.
Woo.
Thank you. It is heavy too. Everything is heavy. Life is heavy. You know, oh wow, what a transition. First and foremost, thank you all so much. This is such a beautiful honor. To be honest, I really enjoy showing up for other people and enlightening their stories and helping them feel seen. So to have that spotlight back in that way really means a lot. And to be totally frank, I'm really good at putting the attention on somebody else. So it makes me a little uncomfortable, but in a good way, in a loving way. So thank you very much for that. Thank you to AAS, to everything you guys do. Suicide is real. I had my own bout with it, and it was a fight that almost took me out. My senior year of college, it was something I held in shame for years. My mom is present tonight. I'm gonna do my best. Okay, hi Mom. I'm happy you have that light on, because if I look at you, I'm gonna start crying. But I think it's really important to understand that suicide affects so many of us. And by so many, I mean an incredibly high number, and that number, unfortunately, is particularly in our youth community and our LGBTQ plus community, is climbing at an all-time high rate. It is important we have these conversations. And the reason that it's important is that your darkest moment, and what can be so fueled with shame and with doubt and with fear, can be that light point to somebody else. I would never have guessed that sharing my story on a platform that I never thought in a million years I would have. To be totally honest, my life kind of felt like I kept failing into different things, and I failed forward into this incredible position. And it brought about Peloton, and it brought about a community of millions of people who, when I chose to share my story, not only was it met with open arms, but it was met with community that then was paying it forward to everybody else. The internet activity, the tattoos, I love it. Yep, never knocked out, always. And my dad's motto that got me through my darkest days. I've shared this publicly on Peloton, but I'll share it with you all here this evening as well. There was a moment after I was close to my attempt and was back with my family, in between, right around the holidays, which I think can be hard for a lot of people, particularly with suicide, is that or suicidal ideology. The holidays can be very challenging, and I was having trouble getting out of bed, and he had this motto that he kind of had in our whole family, and he came to my room and said, honey, like, this can knock us down, but we never let this knock us out. And it's beautiful when you don't always recognize at the time when things and moments in your life are so much more powerful than what you could ever expect. The sum becomes better than its individual parts, and I closed out my audition for Peloton with that phrase, and it has now become a calling card and a phrase, and oh, I wasn't gonna get emotional, but here we are. It's good, it's okay. Tears are good, salt water is good, it heals. But being able to share my dad's motto with everybody at the end of every single class, and knowing that it's become a motto for so many of us, is a beautifully abundant thing. And I think the message is, if I can be anything to anybody, and I hope that today we have the conversation that there's more. It might not feel like it. It usually in that moment feels like numbness and nothingness and the absence of, and not the abundance of. But you being able to walk through that path, sharing that story with another human being, and being the reason that, even if it's just one person, I don't care, just one person you tell your story to, you can change a life, and you can save a life, and you can help somebody honor the fact that they're here with purpose and with a reason, and that they matter. Because every single person here tonight matters. Every single person outside of our space, whether they honk at us in traffic in New York, flip us off, really have a moment. You know, it's having that grace for understanding that there's something else going on there too. And they exist for a purpose. And so I'm very grateful. I'm so abundantly honored and kind of taken aback, to be totally frank, for this wonderful support and award from you guys. But I love the work that you're doing. I hope everybody tonight, please use that QR code, donate. It makes a big difference to make an impact in your communities. But most importantly, beyond just donation, talk. Have the conversation, ask the question, check in with your friends, like do that, like be that friend that's like, hey, thinking of you, sending you a meme, doing something, create that conversation in that space. Because when you are in that dark place, and I'm sure many people here tonight have been affected in some way, shape, or form, just knowing that someone's willing to be present for you, to see you, to show up for you, and to acknowledge that in that moment, you are the most important thing in their world. Be present. Put down the damn phone. I know you guys are filming right now, so I know what's wrong. I understand the irony on that one, but truly, like, life is not met through social media. It's not met through how much money you make. It's not met through whatever title you accrue in your time being here. It's met through the people you affect in your life and how you serve the people around you. And it's without a doubt, and I'm grateful, that awfully dark moment that felt like nothingness has begun so much love and so much joy. And my darkest moment was with purpose. So I hope you know that if any of you have felt dark or isolated or unsupported or unseen, I promise you that's inherently false. And I hope that you take the fact you are still walking, breathing, living, hopefully loving, joyful on the good day, and you bring that to every single person that you have in your life, because that is what matters. All the rest of it, it's all gonna go away. It's not, pardon my French, sorry Mom. It's not worth shit, okay? But you matter. And take that step every single day. So thank you so much. Thank you to my family. Thank you so much to my Peloton family who is present tonight to support, to the Never Knocked Out crew, to the thousands of you that allowed me to be seen when I was nervous and my voice shook to share the story, and to how it's affecting so many. And to anyone here tonight, I'm in your corner. I might not know you, but I might know your struggle, and I just hope you understand that you're not alone. Show up. Start now. Talk to somebody now, and please donate and continue to make an impact in your communities, because that's what matters. Thank you all so much.
Thank you, and so real quick, Kendall said it so well. Just want to remind you that every life matters, and in the time that we're here tonight, you've already listened to Dave that started at 7:30, and Emily is right behind, and she'll be on until about 10:30. And in those 3 hours that you're here tonight, there is a death by suicide every 10 minutes in the United States. So that is 18 people. So we really just want to make sure, again, as Kendall said, talk to your neighbor, talk to a friend, be that person. And if you yourself or a loved one need that, you can text, call, or chat 988. And we thank you for being here tonight. So have fun. Emily Wolfe is on next. Thank you.
Oh, thank you. Let's hear it for Leanne Sherman. Big round of applause for all that you do. And a big round of applause for Kendall. Congratulations and thanks for all that you do and what you said here tonight on this stage.